Welcome to RED35, and today we are looking at this little guy here, the Olympus M.Zuiko 30mm macro lens. So here we are looking at this little guy here, which is the little brother of one of my favorite lenses in the entire Olympus lineup, the 60mm macro lens that I reviewed, and also used it as a portrait lens with Matt, the male model. Yeah, everybody knows Matt. And but anyway, so I never really used the 60mm in the review as a macro lens. I've used it, of course, constantly in weddings, doing ring shots and things like that. But for the purpose of this video, I think I should actually showcase what this lens can actually do as a macro lens. So unlike its bigger brother, the 60mm, the 30mm does feel a little bit cheaper, and in fact it is a cheaper lens overall. For start, it's not weather sealed, so you cannot take it to the Amazons or any very humid environment, or in fact any sandy and dusty environment, because it's not dust proof, splash proof, freeze proof, or anything like that. So you have to be quite careful about using this lens or where you use it. But having said that, it's very well put together. The entire construction is plastic, just like its older brother. It also has a metal mount, which is nice. I always thought metal mounts are good, so it makes it a little bit more robust, because if you change the lenses a lot, metal mounts always beats the plastic mount by far. It's okay, and also the focusing ring, if you do a lot of manual focus, which you are macro photographer, manual focus is very, very important for precise focusing, and it's very well damped, feels very good, just like its 60mm brother, and very neat, very nice, but it hasn't got the kind of my favorite manual clutch from all the other pro lenses, so it will spin indefinitely, and which may or may not be a point that you would be concerned about. So yeah, just worth pointing out. But other than that, I think it's very well put together lens. So what's the handling of this thing? In fact, very good actually, because even better so than the 60mm macro lens, only because the size, and you can see how tiny this thing is actually on the M1 Mark II. It's small, and because of plastic construction, I just swing it open, you can see it's very, very well balanced, and then it doesn't swing anywhere, and but it's just good, and it's very, very lightweight. That means that you're not going to tire you out if you use this entire day shooting macro stuff. Even if you are lying down on the beach, taking these little sand particles, and then yeah, you won't feel tired, if you are having that sort of patience looking at sand particles for the whole day. Yeah, it's fine. Well, I have to shoot some brick wall to, for you guys, because you guys like to see brick walls. And in fact, actually shooting the chimney, so you can see the details of that chimney. What should I say about image quality? Well, I always say macro lenses are great for detail, so I don't think I should actually need to justify sharpness and micro contrast or anything like that, because all macro lenses, to me, they are just ultra sharp. You've got plenty of resolving power there, whether you shoot up close or in distance, and this thing is brilliant. So in high res mode, for instance, you can use this lens and produce just stunning, absolute stunning images with plenty of details for crops and things like that. But in general, I think the 30mm focal length is more versatile than the 60, and you can move in and out freely without the restraint on the longer focal length, for instance. So the image quality coupled with the focal length, I think, is actually pretty amazing. Okay, I'm gonna shoot at a normal distance as a 60mm lens to fill the frame. I'm gonna go super close, like literally close. Go even closer. Can I go close? Can I go touching distance? Let's leave a finger. Oh my god, it's hunting. Let's see. The end can do the end. Right. For scientific purposes, I'm going to bump into 6400 ISO just to get as close as possible because I'm losing light all over the place. And let's see. Right. Don't judge on image quality. I just want to see how close I can get to this letter here. I'm going to shoot the N here. Right. You can see my fingertip. Gosh. Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. So if you don't like my fingernail, it's there. It's in the shot, but I was touching the letter. Brilliant. Get a macro lens now. It's fun. So what do I think about this lens? Would I recommend it, or whether you should get one of these? I think if you are on a budget and looking for macro lens, certainly, because this thing is relatively cheap compared to all the other macro lenses out there. You can find cheaper menu only macro lenses on the market, but like I said, they are menu focusing, so you do lose the autofocus capabilities, which sometimes quite handy. So being a native Olympus lens, of course, you've got all the corrections in the cameras and everything just works perfectly. But even if you are Panasonic users, or even like other filmmakers like using Blackmagic with the micro four third mount, this lens is actually quite versatile because of the close focusing distance capability, coupled with the super lightweight plastic construction and well-built body, minus the weather sealing. It's actually quite a generous package, and I think is a worthwhile macro lens, or kind of like a secondary lens in your camera bag, just in case you ever need to shoot closer than normal, and you always have one. Because the 60mm, of course, I love that lens to bits, and but it's a little bit more dear compared to this one. So if you use that a lot, like I do at weddings, and then 60mm might be a little bit better because it's weather sealed. But in general, if you're not shooting macros a lot, this is a very good option. Hope you enjoyed the video you just saw, and click that like button, and if you don't like the video, click the like button twice, and then yeah, just subscribe and click that bell button as well, so you know when our new video is coming out. So until next time, see you then, bye. My favorite lenses in the entire Olympus lineup, the 60mm macro that we reviewed, some time ago. I don't know if we come on. So how's it? Okay, one more time. Oh, I've got no battery. Can you give me one battery?